Thank y'all for tuning in to National Sports Chat. Uh, thank y'all for watching Matchmakers. So the coach will be coming in at around 8:30. So we'll be talking about it. Let's see what's on Coach mind. Also, we're gonna recap some of the game, man. So I don't know if y'all seen it. It's been a hell of a week, though. I can say that. I can say that um, the the Bessemer game versus RDU was a good game. We had trauma unit. It was a blowout, but at the same time, it still was a good game. It was a lot of excitement leading up to that point. Then you got a little bit of welcome all. Welcome all end up losing to FU Dream Chaser. And when I look at the Dream Chaser, I still think they're a good team. So I want to say that. But like later on, I want to say around 8:30, we got Coach Al from DMV. He wanted to come on. He definitely reached out to me. So we're gonna have a lot to talk about. So we're gonna get to it then. So yeah, but let's get into the game, man. Go ahead into the game. So look, I ended up going to the Bessemer versus RDU game. And when I say that Bessemer, they basically got better from last season because they end up losing to ABA. I don't know if a lot of people remember that. They end up losing to ABA. And this year they play RDU. And one thing that I like about Bessemer is that Bessemer don't run from no smoke. That's the one thing I like about them. They like playing top elite teams. Unlike a lot of people so far in this season, um, a lot of people like I think the last one was ABA 13U backed out of the game, didn't play. They didn't play Ross Elite, so that was very unfortunate because I was looking forward to that game. And not only that, I gave them high praises. I had them I had them having a chance when nobody else did, but then they end up forfeiting for whatever reason. Hopefully, we get Coach on to explain to us why they had to forfeit or why they turned down basically playing Ross Elite because I thought that would have been a good look, far as for standing. I didn't believe that they had anything to lose, but all the game, everything to gain for that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because Ross Elite's supposed to be a very elite and good team. So I thought it was a win-win situation for ABA, but they didn't even play it. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. But one of the things that I seen for Bessemer is a pound game. They basically pound the ball down your throat. They're one of the teams that coach said he having a little bit of difficulty. He said they won't let him get on. Can you handle this situation? That's the coach right here. All right, so when I look, honestly, I did think that, speaking from last season, right? I did think that RDU was going to win this game. So for me, it's a shocker. It's a shocking game. Now for the Bessemer organization, it may not be a shocker because they basically believe in their organization. That's why they like playing all the top teams. So for them, it's not a shock. But as you can see, number 24, which is a very good elite player, he held his own. He never wavered, even though they were down 6-0 at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? They was down, but then um, number 24 and the rest of the organization end up turning it up, and they just had all of the momentum from that point. And once they got the momentum, they never let it go. You see, so RDU, it seemed like they was a little tired for whatever reason. I know that number 5 was pretty tired, and he kind of gassed out just a little bit, but Bessemer, they never wavered. And as you can see, they were making plays like that. Kicking the punt team was good. For the most part, the defensive line was good. The offensive line was good. And obviously they're gonna have some slip ups when they playing against a good team our elite team like RDU. But as you can see, it was multiple people on the ball. It was a lot of people, chasing the ball. It was not individual tackles, but they just basically swarmed it. They swarmed the ball. Whenever there was a tackle, it was at least two or three people right there. So I say, man, Bessemer is definitely on my radar. I have to give them the utmost credit, utmost respect, for like I said, playing an elite team, and not only that, playing them in their backyard and coming out with the victory. You see, that's not an easy thing to do. It's not easy, because you got a team like RDU who's basically they can do everything. They can pass. They got a great secondary, a little bit of work on the defensive line, but outside of that, they're a very elite team, and for them to be able to score any points on RDU, it just shows the level of offense that they have, far as getting it done. As you can see, number 24, he always made the big plays when they needed it. What's up, Demarion? Did you reach out to the coach? So the other thing that I like about Bessemer, man, is that even though it was calls that they felt like they didn't agree with, I can see that the coaches, which it always happens also with RDU with Coach K, no matter how much RDU messes up, he just motivating them. He motivates them. He motivates them. He motivates them. So like that's the one thing that I liked it about the Bessemer coach. Now I have way more, knowledge about RDU, but I had little to none about Bessemer. So that's why I came to the preconceived notion that, RDU was just gonna get it done. You see what I'm saying? So when I had a chance to see how Bessemer coaches coach, yes, they are very motivational. So when a person end up making a mistake, they don't just say, "Oh, you did this. Oh, you messed up here. You did this." They like, "Man, all right, get it back on the next play. Make it up on the next play." And that's what I feel like, most of the people have to do to the kids. They have to motivate them when they making good choices or bad choices. So that's the one thing that I would say that I took away from the organization. Yes, did they, yell just a little bit? Yes, obviously that's part of coaching. But did the kids respond? Yes, the kids responded for Bessemer very well. And like I said, man, they're a very elite team. Now I would have to say, in my book, if I had to give Bessemer a ranking in that system, I would have to say that they're at least five. They're at least top five. I had to say Bessemer top five. And some of y'all may not even agree with me. And Roro, what's up? Some of y'all may not agree with me, but I think Bessemer basically solidified themselves in the top five rankings just based off this win. Now, y'all know I had to give a matchmaker. And then also, man, so y'all know that I'm waiting for Coach to come on. Coach is getting ready to come on. We're gonna talk about it. He got, some stuff that he would like to, say and stuff like that. So we're gonna talk about a lot, man. But up until that point, we're gonna basically recap a little bit up until the coach gets on. So as y'all can see, man, that was one of the situations where it was a great play made by Bessemer, but then they end up, getting a penalty at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So I like the organization. I didn't know what team it was because they came in with purple helmets, and I was used to the orange team. So I guess they got multiple helmets. I'm not sure. But man, this team is good, man. They swarm. And as y'all can see, man, how they tackled number two. It's very hard to tackle that guy if you've been seeing him over the season from last season to this season. It's not an easy person to tackle. So that was very impressive how they basically wrap up. A lot of them they don't try to make the home run play. They just try to make the play, and it shows. So, man, I just think that if they play again, yeah, we got Coach Al. He's logging on as we speak. So, but yeah, man, it's Bessemer team, man. So they should be on everybody radar. So if y'all want to see a good 10U team, that should be it. So I also would like to see my matchmaking is Bessemer versus Falcons United. And one of the reasons that I think that Falcons United wins against Bessemer is because um, they have a better front line. They have a better front line. So um, Bessemer's success is, like I say, they got the pound game. And when you look at trauma unit, that's what they thrive on. They thrive on beating you down, pounding on you. When they just played against the team Blue Crush, they had number 0, which is a very huge guy. Not easy to tackle, but they were tackling him one on one. They were wearing him down, and I think they'd do the same for Bessemer. So now, if y'all feel like y'all disagree with me, I would love to see that matchup before YNC. I would like to see it in the season if it can be made because Bessemer obviously proved that they're an elite team, and they wasn't playing an RDU that wasn't having a good game. They were basically having a good game, and Bessemer was still able to pull it off. So that's why I think that if they play either not RDU, but Falcons United Trauma Unit, or if they play Rare Breeds, I think that they'll have another great game, possibly a youth football classic. So, what game did y'all watch this Sunday, man? It's you know it's something that I want to know from y'all. I would love to know what game. Okay, all right. So let's go to the next game. So as y'all know, for those who didn't know the score, Bessemer ended up pulling that game off. It was 13. No, it was yes, 13-8. And the reason RDU had 8 is because it was 1 minute to go in the actual game, and they ran it back, to make um, to instead of punting it and possibly them scoring, they just took the safety and then they ended up punting it, and they held they side of the defense down. So that's how they end up getting 8. But it was 8-13 Bessemer. So we get ready to go to the next game. So if y'all didn't see this game right here, man, look, y'all missed a hell of a game. I'm telling y'all that this, like, if y'all haven't seen this game, like this game right here, as you can see, Badger, man, that dude just basically evolved to another person because he was all over the place. He had a great game. He had catches. He had runs. Oh, and we got Coach on. We got Coach on. He said, "Watch College Park Round versus Blue Crush." Yeah, we're gonna bring Coach on right now. Yeah. All right, man. So we about to get ready to bring Coach on. Hey, what's up, Coach? Hey, hey, could you cut your mic on? I know you can hear me, but nah, not yet. Nah, yeah. For some reason, I can't hear you. All right, yeah, Coach. If you can refresh it, then maybe it might give you the option to, um, I guess, to cut the mic on. All right. Hey, coach, about to get ready to hop on. So, I, but yeah, until you get back on, man, we're gonna get back to the game. So, this game, like I said, it was a statement. Now, this team right here, I don't know. Like I had Rare Breeds possibly beating Trauma Unit. If Trauma Unit plays like this for the duration of the season, I don't know what team that can beat them. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Even the rematch between them and SED, I think they get SED because I don't know what happened, but they evolving. Number one, the quarterback, that kid is playing on another level right now. I don't know who is able to obtain him, to whoever to contain him from doing what he does. The line, they blocked the way they supposed to. They were pounding the ball. They had assignments that they were sticking to. They made sure that did everything the right way. And Coach Sean just got them clicking. He had them looking, very invincible. All right, he's back on. You hear me? He's back on. So hopefully the mic on this time. All right, so we're getting ready to try to bring Coach Al back in.
Can y'all
Coach,
hear
you can
me?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. I can hear you. Could you turn it
All
on
right.
the TV? You cut him up on the TV? So I make sure I hear him. Also, hey, for y'all that's in the building already, it's more coming. So make sure I hit the like button real quick, man. So we gonna cook with Coach Al, man. All right. Yeah. So what's up, Coach? How you doing, man? Let the people know who you are that don't know as of yet.
What's going on? I'm Coach I with the DMV Knights 11U, aka the Mob. They got us number 2 right now in the nation, but September 26th, we played the number 1 team, so we'll be the number 1 team after that.
Oh yeah, y'all play OG Ducks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely had them number one. Now it was a dispute between with me having RDU when I had the kids on. They was like, man, how did you put them at number 2? And I basically was saying like, I really don't, and it's just me. I really don't be counting the non-regulatory games. So then I just thought that they got better. So that was mine. But hey, man, it's always debatable. And then the other thing is I have really haven't seen you guys as much as I seen the other organizations. So
I can't.
maybe that was a little bias on my end.
I think your mic. I don't know if it's static. I can't really hear what you were saying just now. The mic got real static. Can you hear me?
All right, you can hear me now?
It sound like I got a lot of static, but I can hear you a little bit.
Yeah, I don't.
No. You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know why. Every time you talk, it's like it's a real bad echo
Yeah, I
static.
don't. Hey, coach, are you driving at the moment? I mean, because we had
I
players
can
that drove in the car they did with.
You need me park?
Yeah, because I like it doesn't it's not going through. When you're talking, it's like fuzzy.
I'm about to put out my park. Hold on.
All right.
I apologize. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, can y'all in the chat, can y'all hear him? Go to the chat. All right, let me see. He said Mob. He says, yeah, Coach Al, Mob. Yeah, okay. So the people in the comment section said that they were lagging too. So yeah, 1 second. Hey man, I don't know what's up with coaches with his reception. But we gonna get it right, man, because we gotta get what he got on his mind off, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta definitely um have that conversation, man. Coach ain't reach out to me for no reason, man. You know, I know, like I said, I know he believe in his kids, and I commend him for everything that he does, and I appreciate him, reaching out to me and coming onto this platform, which is, it's always a great thing because it just shows the level of support that the coaches have for us in general, and yeah, that's the way we grow. So like, if you guys are with the DMV, let me know. If y'all not, let me know who y'all feel like is number one, number two. Who is y'all top five? Uh, I want to say 11U. Who y'all believe is the best team in the nation? Me, I do have OG Ducks. So everybody agreed that OG Ducks is the number one team in the nation currently. But then, as Coach said, they get a chance to play them on the 26th. And if they beat them, I would definitely have them at number one with the scrimmage and all. Whether they have the scrimmage, whether I felt like it was regulated, whether I felt like it was a non regulated game, I'm still going to put DMV at the number one spot. So depending on that outcome, or unless DMV end up doing something miraculous, I'm gonna still have them, at number one. So that's just what it is. But if y'all haven't seen that trauma unit, man, make sure y'all go see that. See this game, man. Badger showed up, showed out, man. That dude had 2 catches, had big hits, runs, like basically everything, man. And this team played literally almost a perfect game. I've never seen an organization or a group of individual kids that age play a perfect game. Maybe they got a couple of calls which made it a non-perfect game, but they did everything the right way. As you can see, Badger was right there, getting ready to get the ball. As you see, they swarmed the defense. Number 0 wasn't able to have the success that he had when he played against when he played against when Blue Crush played against College Park. He didn't have the same level of success. They were on him, as you can see right there. I don't even think that Blue Crush ended up getting a first down to the fourth quarter. That's how stellar trauma unit defense was, that they didn't even give up a first down, probably to the fourth quarter. And that's man, that's amazing because this team was ranked. They was ranked very high. So it wasn't just a team that was just trash or anything like that. As y'all can see, that was Badger who caught that pass. But Blue Crush uh, only had lost to Rare Breeze, and they lost to them by 2 points. So that just spoke to the level um of skill that this team have, that they will be able to beat a team like Blue Crush 30-0. This team, I'm telling y'all, they for real. If they continue to play like this, because they mixed it up, they passed the ball. The receivers did well at catching it, and he wasn't just throwing the ball. He was very accurate. He wasn't just hoping and wishing, that his teammate would catch it. He actually was doing his thing. So, man, this is the best that I've ever seen them play, and I'm just definitely looking forward to seeing them play again. For those who in here for Coach Al is working on his reception. So he'll be back on in just a second. But yeah, as y'all can see, number 0, he was trying his hardest, but he wasn't able to. He couldn't do it by himself. He says, little Coop says, Jeff, change your name and delete that message. Oh, okay. That's somebody in the chat. He said, no, he says, just found. All right. But yeah, man, like if y'all seen this game, man, let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what y'all thought. Cause like I say, this guy right here, number 26, man, he definitely had to be the best player for this game by far, because he did everything. Ran the ball, did his thing. He caught the ball, great tackles, uh, big hits, near interception, almost 2 interceptions. Like, I don't know if you can get no better than that. I don't think so. So, like, like I say, man, I think a lot of people just now getting out of practice, but we waiting on Coach Al to hop back on. He had some technical difficulties with his with his sound, so he wasn't able to really be heard. So we just waiting on him to hop back on. But until then, man, y'all definitely look at this game. But like, what do you? He said you still getting better. We not done yet. Hey, man, look, that's scary, because I think that you guys, from the last time that I saw y'all, I think that you guys 100% got better. Just this level of play right now got better. So could I say that RDU can handle you guys at this point? I'm not certain. I do know that they lost a key player, so I don't know if that's going to help them or hurt them. I know right now, so far, it hurt them, because the guy that they lost, he was basically, one of their biggest playmaker, and he's no longer with them. But like, as y'all seen with this game, Trauma Union was up 24-0, and they were making it a point to tackle 00. They wouldn't allow him to do anything. All right, so we got Coach back on. So we're gonna bring him back on.
My bad, man. My bad.
That's all good, Coach. Man, appreciate you coming on, man. Talk to me, man. I know you already introduced yourself, but go ahead and talk to me, Coach. Let me know what's on your
Coach
mind,
out
man.
with the DMV Nice 11U, aka the Mob. Like I said, we the number 2 team in the nation for now, but after a couple weeks, we'll be number 1.
All right, so like I said, man, due to me really not knowing y'all, I don't believe that I disrespected it from this sense of ranking y'all too high, because I did get y'all number 3 spot, but I did have RDU, even though y'all beat them in the game, right? Y'all I did have them at number 2 still, because like I said, it wasn't, to me, I didn't feel like it was a regulated game, right? But I one thing that I could say is that I love the players. It speaks to the value that you guys instill in them, because even though I was saying that, they were saying, hey, you can say that, but I still think that we number 1. I don't even think that OG Ducks is number 1, even though they beat them in a regulated game. You know what I'm saying? So like the actual confidence that they have, that some people will mistake for arrogance. I
Yeah.
love it. You know what I'm saying? So speak to that, Coach.
I mean, shout out to RDU. They definitely a great team, and we definitely respect them. But at the same time, when they went on that little 98 game winning streak, they all 98 games won 4-quarter games. We only played them twice, and I want to say the first time we played them 2 years ago, it was the same way. No special teams, 2 halves, and they counted that W on they win streak. So same way they counted that W, they got with that L.
Oh, so
That
you
L
feel
count.
so you feel like take the good with the losses. So if they counted a non-regulatory game before, it should count now.
Yeah, I mean, unless they played 98 regular season games with 4 quarters, then if they didn't, then that win streak was never a win streak. And I'm like I said, I ain't taking nothing away from them. We got all respect for them, but the same way they added those wins up, they got to take that L. We gave them that first L, so they always gonna remember us as giving RDU that first L.
Okay, yeah. So so y'all didn't get a chance to play in the bowl in the for the battle.
Yeah.
And some people, was such as myself, was very disappointed that it didn't happen. What was your thoughts and what would you say to those who feel like y'all just backed out?
Nah, I mean, we always disappointed, but I can't help but COVID. This was a COVID situation. A couple of my players and a couple of my staff members were sick, so we can't control COVID. And we don't want to spread it. We ain't about to keep playing and pass it on to somebody. Everybody know we not scared. We go looking for smoke. Everybody know that. We trying to come kick your head in.
Yeah, have you guys had a game since then?
Since no.
What happened? He just I think his voice. Say something, coach. Say something, coach. You? Are you hear him? All right, yeah. So your value had went down just a little bit. Yeah, it's just going in and out, man. Hey, man, for all right. Let's see what it says. He says we Lil Coop said my go down all the way down. Yeah. He said RDU didn't score. He says we didn't back out RDU game and it says all right, put coach back on. Hey man, our bad man. It's something out of our control, man. Like I say, man, when you dare to be great, man, obstacles gonna happen, but you just gotta fight through it, man. Some don't want allow me and coach to cook, but we gonna get through it, man. That's for sure. But yeah, man. So are you guys preparing right now? For the OG Ducks, or do you have games before that? Prior
No,
to
we got games before that. Right now we play Saturday. I want to say that the rankings that came out today, the seal, they got them ranked number 6. I want to say they from Pittsburgh Elite.
uh-huh.
I think we got them Saturday, and we got about 2-3 games before OG Ducks.
So y'all got a national schedule?
Yeah, but we AYF too though, so we doing both.
Okay. So do you feel like y'all got one of like the toughest league?
The toughest league as far as with AYF.
Yeah, just like the teams that y'all, because everybody has that league to where they play a team maybe once or twice in a season. But I'm feeling like, do you feel like y'all got like one of the toughest league that the country has to offer?
Now, actually, this is our first time in this particular league, so and I'm not really familiar with the teams that's really in there, but I mean, we gonna beat everybody. It don't matter who you put in
Uh,
front of us. They catching L's.
yeah. Now, so how long you had this group of kids?
I had them since they was 7. Well, I started off with my core at 7. Then each year I've added pieces. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've
Oh, so
added
they got
pieces.
so they got camaraderie, and you guys already won one with them.
Yeah, we won with AYF and 9U.
Oh, that's dope.
We lost
It,
last year in the national championship game, the Southside Ducks.
Yeah, man. What's one of the things that you feel like that you would have to worry about without giving any game plan the most about the OG Ducks? Or which player, should I say?
Uh, I would say they got size, and I feel like a lot of teams they get scared once they see the size. But my team ain't scared. Like we go against 12Us and kids that are bigger than us. So to prepare them for games like that. So their size are scare you. They got kids taller than me.
Dang. Yeah, not hey, that is one of the factors, and I thought too, because one of the things I think that with RDU, I already said it. I think that the disadvantage that they were at was when they played this team, in a tournament. Now, if you're gonna play against a team like OG Ducks, you better play against them while you just preparing specifically for them because they are big. You know what I'm saying? So they built
Yeah,
for multiple games to, to play, game after game after game because of their size. You see, so you guys don't play them in the tournament. It's just a regular like game, right?
yeah. It'd be a regular
Oh,
full quarter game.
oh yeah, that's dope. So what is one of the things that uh put y'all above other teams?
Our work ethics, like our boys really work hard. Our coaches really take pride in what they do. They study film. We talk every single day, and my boys they work tremendously hard, really
So
hard.
so did you guys have something set up in the beginning as far as like a training facility? So are you usually year round when you work with your kids?
Uh, Not usually year round because after like the regular season, we let them, of course, play. Uh, some of them go do track, some do basketball, some do other sports. Like our kids just not all the way committed to football, so I let them do other sports. But once the season gets back started, we all come together and we make it work.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys wasn't able to play the game now. That like I said, everybody looking forward again. Is there any way that y'all can make up before the season, or does you guys have to meet them in YNC?
Nah. It's been talks. We've been talking to them. We're trying to figure out a date where we either can go out there to them, or they come to us, or we meet somewhere. But we definitely the game gonna happen before December for sure.
Oh, definitely, man. It's music to my ears because I gotta see it because like I say, man, that's why I call this matchmaker because it's the matches that I would love to see that we just feel like we just gotta make it happen. And so to hear that, man, I'm definitely excited about that. And that let me know that no smoke is getting ducked. But
No,
like one of the things that I said though, coach, let me know what you think about this. I think personally, and you already had reached out to me, so it wasn't you that was included, in that statement. I think that teams that usually duck smoke, right? I think that they should lose a spot in their rankings, right? If
yeah,
they just ducking the smoke, because like for instance, right? I don't know if a team like AVA is ranked, but they are a very good team, right? This is
mm-hmm.
13U, and they had a chance to play against another elite team, which is called Ross Elite, right?
Yeah,
And they just backed out. So I think when you do things like that, when people work so hard and try to get to a point to where they get some work in and stuff like that. When you get to a point like that, trying to secure a spot for the YNC, I don't think that you should just automatically have that spot no longer. You know
no,
what I'm
I
saying? Let
agree.
me
I
know what you
agree.
think.
I definitely agree. If you flat out ducking, then that means you don't deserve to be on the rankings because you're not really trying to play top tier competition. So you shouldn't be a top team. But if you are like, but COVID got to be the only exception. But that's if it's really true. Like I hope people don't use that. Like everybody know, you ask anybody that's from our area, we will play anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere. We don't duck no smoke. We really go looking for it. So, but to what you saying, that's definitely true though. They definitely need to get off the rankings if they just flat out don't want to play.
Hey, coach, what's the team that y'all play? I mean, that you guys know about that don't get the recognition on the big stage. That's a good team, though.
Well, if I was 11 you,
Yeah,
uh, I would say probably PME. Yeah,
BME.
PME from Virginia, and they definitely one of the top teams in the country. But for some reason, they get overlooked a lot. Shout out to Coach Paul and them. They coaches, they got a great coaching staff over there. I like what they doing over there.
Okay, yeah. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna have to check them out because like I never heard of them. That's why I'm asking because I'm trying to make sure, man, we get these teams that's not familiar and don't really have a recognition like that. Get some sort of shine, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. All right, so coach, you guys stay are is known. I want to say in the Baltimore area, right?
We in PG County, like
Okay.
Baltimore. Yeah,
So that's not as
PG
like
County. We got PG County and DC.
okay, yeah, because I know that it was a guy, a little kid, that was I think his name was they said his name was PJ or something like that.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace, PJ, 8-year-old, played for Showcase Sharks.
Yeah, so is the neighborhood that you in is like does it have any similarities and stuff like that? Like far as violence and
Oh
like
yeah. PG County and DC is a lot of violence, especially with kids dying to gun violence, not even just being in the house or playing outside or anything. And it's kind of sad. It's kind
right.
of sad that you can't even let your kids go outside. Or just not even outside. Like PJ was in the house, I believe. I think he was in the house about to eat dinner after about. I think he went to practice an hour ago, and he got shot in the house. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of rough out here, but we trying to keep we all trying to do our part to keep our boys and our young women safe out here.
Right. And that's what I was getting to. I was just trying to see like what are some of the things that you do to make sure, man, that these babies is doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying, or trying to be in the right places at the right time, just not out there doing foolishness stuff. So like is it like do you just make sure that you keep track with the parents, like you make sure you have a talk with a kid? What are some of the things that you do
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
sure
we definitely have a lot of talks with our kids after practice or during practice, and we like to touch on very important subjects. Like last year, we got the Black Lives Matter jerseys. We a couple of our kids and our parents went marching. Like we try to stay active with what's going on and keep our kids in tune with what's going on in the real world, and try to just keep them safe. And like I say, just keep them active and keep them doing things where they're not really in bad places. Just trying to
Oh,
keep them away from
all
all the.
right, coach. It's a this is some I always do. Go to John Smith. No, go to Micah P. Go up, up. He said, "Oh, yeah, he answered that one already. Go down to the next one.
Because of COVID, we had a couple plays with COVID.
All right, it says, and RDU didn't score.
Oh yeah. Thank you, John. Let's go back to that. So not only was we the first team to beat RDU, we had to be the first team to not let them score and give them a donut. Because I don't think anybody can win a game with a donut. So let's not forget that. Hey, my bad, Coach John. Shout out to
Hey,
Coach Rambo, Coach Kirk, man, defensive coordinators. We ain't been scored on all year either, though.
hey, nobody understand how significant that is, though. I don't think too many people know that. For those who just now tuning in, that's very significant because we're talking about a
Oh
team
yeah.
that's
Oh,
used
and
to putting up 50.
one more thing to add to that. They said we was the first AYF champion to beat a YNC champion. First AYF champion to beat a YNC champion. That hasn't been done. Well, it has been done now because we did it.
Oh wow. Hey man, so y'all just
Yeah.
creating a lot of firsts. So are you guys planning to go to YNC this time? Are
Yeah, we
y'all
doing
still
both.
do?
We doing AYF
Okay.
and YNC.
Oh dang, I thought they usually have it around the same time.
Nah, AYF is first, then YNC is a couple days out.
Okay. So, hey, that's gonna be tough because they what? How much time do they got apart?
You probably got 24 hours. That's all you need.
Oh
Just a day of rest.
man, that's gonna be rough, coach.
We did it before and it didn't work out to our favor. After we won we won the championship and got on the bus, drove 4 or 5 hours the YNC and had to play that night, and we lost the first round. So if we got to play that same day, we not doing it. But if we get a day to rest, then we gonna do both.
Hey, I'm definitely looking forward to it because I think the 11U got a lot of good team, and you know, the other team I think that's good that's under the radar now is the Dream Chasers, FU Dream Chasers. I just had a chance to see them, and they pretty good too. So that might be
Yeah,
somebody if y'all need some work, man.
yeah.
You
I
know
ain't
they
get to
were good.
see him, but I heard good things about them.
Yeah, you know, like they was good last year. They was ranked. I think they was got highest what to the number 3 spot or something like that.
Yeah, I
And
think so.
yeah, so they was pretty good. But then like I was hearing about y'all. I was hearing about the competitive games, you know, that you guys were in last season. I just didn't have a chance to get it to go out there and watch you guys. Now that y'all on the radar, I'm like, man, I gotta see them play more, you know, because
Yeah,
I
but that
think
mean that mean you gotta do your job though. That let me know you really ain't been doing your homework. Then
ah man,
we've been a
nah,
top
bro,
team
look,
for the last 3-4 years.
man, you know, I'm fresh to this.
Yeah, okay. I'm all right. We gonna let it slide. Then we
All
gonna let it
right, yeah,
slide.
cause you gotta let me slide on that one. Cause like I'm literally like probably like 2-3 years at the most.
Okay.
You
Hey
know,
man, we
so
love what
like
you
I'm
doing though.
huh?
Love what you doing, man. Appreciate you, man. Love
Man,
what you doing for the
hey,
young.
thank you, man. Like I say, this platform is for the babies. And I just want to build a community so everybody get to know who's who. You know, so
Yeah.
like let's say if we have a player that's unknown, right? Kind of like the
Mm-hmm.
Virginia team you was talking about. I can invite that kid on. I can play his highlights, let them see who this kid is and stuff like that. So it's for them. Like I told them, you got every incentive to subscribe to the channel and help it grow because it's for you. Now, just like
Exactly.
I got you, right? You on here, you from DMV, right? I mean, y'all team is DMV.
Yeah,
What is
yeah,
it? DC, Maryland, Virginia, right?
yeah.
Okay, so now people who I know in California knows who the organization is, even though I believe they already know you guys because you know y'all been making noise for a while now. But like that's you know the route that I'm going, so everybody get to know everybody and we build a community. You know, ain't nothing in it for me in specific. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Now,
gonna continue to do it. Long as they, you know, support, I do it. You know, I'm giving my time. I'm driving like an hour from where I stay at, you know, to make sure that they good.
nah,
You
man.
know,
Double salute, man. Appreciate you, man.
ah man,
We
thank you,
got
man.
we definitely see what you're doing, and whenever you need us or whenever you can come out to a game, we definitely appreciate that. But love what you're doing for these youngers.
Oh yeah, man. We gonna continue. And the minute I can come out there, because it really ain't that far. Like I'll be what about 9 hours or something like that, and I'm always driving, so like that wouldn't even really be nothing. You know, I just need the schedule though and that
All right, I
time.
got you. I got you. I'm gonna make sure you get it. So I'm just let you. But when I send you the schedule, I'm gonna keep you posted in case a team back out or something. So
Oh
we
yeah,
were
so
going through that
so
little problem.
so where
Teams
do y'all
scared of
play
players.
OG Ducks at?
We playing them in Virginia.
In Virginia?
Yeah, we hosting the game, but it's
Um,
gonna be in Virginia though. It's not gonna be in DC or Maryland. It's gonna be in Virginia.
Man, Virginia be giving me problem, man. Every time I drive to Virginia, man, they talk about some. It was 65, then it went
Yeah,
to
yeah,
50. I said,
yeah.
man, come on, man.
I don't go to Virginia. I don't like Virginia. They don't play out there. So unless we playing out there, or I really have to go out there, I do not go in Virginia at all.
Yeah, man, that officer pulled me over, was smiling. He was like, well, he said, well, I could he said, you know what? I can make sure that you got to come back, but I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna say that you were going what do you say 79 instead of 80 because if I was going 80 I would have to physically drive back. So I was like, all right, you know, whatever, it
Yeah,
is what it is.
They don't play
Yeah,
fair in
they
Virginia.
don't, man, they don't play, man.
Nah,
He
just
came
drive
out
to
of
DC
nowhere.
and just
Huh?
drive to DC and I call you Uber. You be all right. You ain't gotta drive. Drive you back
Oh
to
yeah,
DC
yeah,
and you be good.
yeah. You said West Virginia bad? Yeah, no. But yeah, coach, so what are like some of the expectations that you have like for the kids? Like, is it they gotta have a certain grades? Like, is it that they gotta participate, they gotta be active? Like, what are some of
Yeah,
your
yeah,
things for the kids?
you definitely have to maintain great grades. This is not because we travel. So if we're gonna be traveling and we going to Florida in December every year, we got to know you be able to step out the classroom and still handle your business and keep your grades up. So grades is the number one uh, thing on my expectation list as far as with my boys. But listening to your parents, of course, adults, being respectful, like just the principles of life. Just you gotta carry yourself a certain type of way. You can't post certain stuff on your Instagram. We not doing that. We're maintaining. We know we got a lot of eyes on us, so we got to maintain. Now you can talk trash, but in a respectful way. We not cursing or none of that. So well, they not cursing around adults. We know 11-year-olds cussing, but you ain't gonna hear them cussing.
Hey, coach, the kids gave me a prediction of what they feel the score would be.
What is it?
They
Let
said
me see.
40-0.
Who?
Now,
40 to none with who?
yeah, your kids.
Oh yeah, when they you ask them,
Yeah,
oh yeah, that's their mindset. That's their
yeah.
mindset.
And I said that who really sold me. They said we gonna beat them 40-0, and I was like, hold on. Now y'all did hold them to 0 last time that y'all played, but now you saying
We never know. It could
that.
have been 18. They tapped out with a minute or something left. We never know. We could have got the ball back and scored again. Who knows? I guess people don't talk about that part either. That they tapped out with like a minute and 10 seconds left in the game.
All right, so from my understanding, a kid had broke his legs.
Yeah, yeah. But he broke his leg. Yeah, praise to him, and definitely like it definitely shook everybody up. But I think that happened right after halftime or right before halftime. Yeah, I think that was before. That was before the pick six. We called the pick six, and that's what ended the game.
Pick six.
Yeah, we
So
if you get
so do you feel like they felt like they just didn't have no chance, or was it that they was like they didn't want to risk it?
yeah, probably so. Probably they didn't want to risk it, and I understand. Like I said, I'm only talking my trash because they talk they trash when they got us 2 years ago.
Well, hey man, I'm definitely looking forward to the next one, man, because like I say, you guys definitely sold it. Uh, a lot of people was looking for it. Uh, and we ended up losing coach, but I think coach hear me. But we was definitely looking forward to you guys playing again. But like we say, it didn't happen. But now that you guys are trying to correct it and set it up before the YNC, like I said, man, that's music to my ears. But let's go to some of the comment section. Um, go to Izzy P. Go up. Bring coach back in. All right, coach. So what we gonna do, man? We just gonna like I say, for all the people that always tune in and tap in, first, man, if y'all haven't already subscribed to the channel, we building the community for y'all. So we're gonna go to that one first. He said we were scored on because that team caught a pick six at the summer shine. Huh?
Yeah, Izzy with us. He's talking about us when we because we haven't got scored on, but down down Charlotte when we played in that tournament, our quarterback threw a pick six. So technically, our defense didn't get scored on yet, but that's what Izzy talking about.
Daryl Given said, go back, go one by one. He says, tell them to call me.
Yeah, that's
He says,
that. Yeah,
tell
he's
them to
got.
call me so we can set it up.
Yeah, that's my defense coordinator, and he do all our scheduling. All the you got go. They got to talk to him.
That's Coach Clamps.
Huh?
That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
one that's
yeah,
holding everybody to the zero.
yeah, yeah. That's him.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna call him Coach Clamps. I go. You said Mob, Bobby.
Yeah. Mob,
He said, "Hey, this PJ. What's up?"
what's up, PJ? Mob.
He said, please confirm Gresham Park versus RDU." All right, let me look at the schedule. Let me know the place and the time. That was Jeremy mindset. He said what? No, I'm saying the time too and the
Mob.
location. He said, yeah, he didn't give the time and the location. He says they they tapped out Lil Coop. He said you guys should play Bartow County 11U.
I
Have you
never
heard of
even
them,
heard of
Coach? I ain't
never in my
neither.
life heard of them.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I've never heard of that team. Hey, J boy, where are they from?
Yeah, turkey season. Yeah, this turkey season. Hey, X. Hey,
Step
hey,
up.
I love y'all, man. Shout out to the mob, man. Hey, shout out to my parents, though. Can I take this time to? I want this. None of this is possible without parents, because at the end of the day, parents got to decide what organization they gonna be with, whether they gonna drive, practice, travel, pay their money, and all that. And my parents do it all. So I got the best parents in the world. Shout out to my parents. Shout out to the mob coaching staff, my organization, DC and Maryland and Virginia. And shout out to the Wade boys too.
So, hey, coach. So, what like being? Because I gotta ask this for those future coaches, those who want to be a coach, and for those teams that's looking to play for a coach that's like that win games, right? What
Mm-hmm.
is it that you feel like a coach needs to have in order to be an elite coach?
You got to be able to still learn. You got to be able to still be able to seek advice, take criticism, and like I said, just be able to learn, call others. You never get comfortable with winning. Like I tell my kids all the time, you got to hate to lose more than you love to win. Like winning is natural to us. Like it's all right, we won. Oh yeah, okay, but we got to make sure we don't lose. That's the most important thing. Like the winning, we know if we perform the way we're supposed to perform. That's a given. But we got to do everything in our power not to lose. So you got to hate. You got to hate to lose more than you love to win.
Yeah, that's very true. I see some of these coaches, man, and they have some kids, man. That's it's hard for them to focus because they got trouble going on at home, and like, do you feel like you have somewhat of of an answer to help those coaches get through to those kids that's kind of troubled?
You mean in trouble like what? Fires in
No,
school or
they just
something?
troubled. Like, like it just home, parents not really there. They kind of just raising themselves.
I mean, you got to be there for them kids. You got to really like. You got to love them in a different type of way because they really crying for help because they probably not getting the love or attention at home. So you kind of you get a liking to those kids and really just understand without saying it. You just understand what's going on and you just know, all right, I gotta step up a little bit more. I gotta my part is different with this kid. It ain't just me being a coach. I might gotta be like a godfather. Like I gotta make sure you getting up for school. You got your shoes. You got all the little other little things that we might not have to do for other kids, but certain kids need that, and you just gotta be able to step up to the plate. Like it ain't always about X's and O's. Like it's bigger than that.
Yeah, and speaking of that too, not being about just football, right? So, what are some of the things that you guys preach to the kids that let them know that without killing the dreams or anything like that, everybody's not going to make it. So have a plan A or plan B. Is that something that you talk to them about as of now, or you feel like you should wait later to have that conversation?
Now we have those conversations. Like we definitely have those conversations. We don't really go in depth with the conversations because at the end of the day they're 11, so it's only but so much that as far as they really think as far as. But we definitely have conversations and talk to them and let them know like the chances of all y'all making it to the NFL is zero chance. So we gotta have a backup plan. We gotta know if this doesn't work, this is what we're gonna go with. So like I said, we don't get in depth with it yet, but like next year and before they head out, before they leave from under my wing, we definitely gonna have everybody established. Or if this doesn't work, what we plan on doing, and we're gonna look down the line because I'm gonna stay in contact with all of them. Like it ain't gonna be just as soon as they 13 or 14, they go to high school and I stop talking to them. Now I'm in these kids' life forever. We got mob ties. Like we the mob and we got mob ties forever.
Oh, definitely. See, that's what I feel like, all kids need, because like you said, you got to meet everybody where they at. Some people are, they need that extra attention, like you mentioned, and some kids, they already get it. It's just a matter of kind of just molding them to the
Mm-hmm.
gentleman and young man that you need them to become on and off the field. So, like, I definitely commend you on that because, like, to be honest, man, that ain't easy. Because I do it. I mentor, people. I make sure that um, I give them the information and the guidance that they need. So I don't I don't tell nobody what they wanna hear. I tell everybody what they need to know. And I think teaching these babies how to understand what it is that you're trying to get across now instead of
Mm-hmm.
when they get older, they thinking that you beating them up. So
Yeah, that's
like
true.
speaking that into them now, man, I definitely think that is going to prepare them for success later on. Because like I said, everybody ain't is not taking the time out for these babies, and for the coaches who are, I think deserve all the credit and the rewards, you know what I'm saying, for doing that because it's really nothing in it for the coaches unless you plan on college. You know what I'm saying? Then you get millions then. In NFL, you getting millions then. But for gentlemen like yourself playing at a lower level, all you doing is really giving time,
Yeah.
energy and
Yeah.
effort. So that should be appreciated. And I think we need to start giving out some awards for the coaches. That gotta be had too.
No, I
Because
agree. I
without,
agree.
you know what I'm saying? Because without that, we don't have these kids with the level of success that they having. So that's something, that I would love for people to implement. Coach it, not just coach of the year, but you know, uh, I want to say, um,
Yeah, it
my-
can't be. Not and not even just the head coaches. Like a lot of us head coaches, we get all the recognition, but man, my staff, like I wouldn't be nothing without them. Like my team wouldn't be like us. The amount of hours and time they put in, like I'm forever grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just bad that it's only one trophy and it goes with the head coach, but it just they definitely deserve their flowers and the team moms. Shout out to my team moms. I got the best team moms in the world. They're gonna kill me if I ain't give them no shout out. But I got the best team moms in the world too.
shout out to the team moms, bro. They be holding it down, like all the
Yeah,
way down. Like,
yeah, facts.
yeah, without them, man, a lot of stuff won't even be possible. So, also got to give a shout out to them. So, Coach, I got to ask this question: Who, what, do you guys feel like you thrive at most, as far as on either defense or offense? What you feel like is y'all go to?
Our defense. Our defense always been the heart of our team. Our defense. Offense is cool. We score. Don't get it twisted. We put up points, but our defense they stingy. They stingy.
Oh yeah. So, and what's that kid name? I had him on here. One of your guys. He was saying he loved playing defense. He wanted, I believe it was number 7. So that just spoke to the level that he's just one of those kids that he wanted to play against the best. Because I think number 7 from OG Ducks, he was just like, man, I'm gonna be smacking him, something like that, something along those lines. And I was like, man, that's a big kid. He was like, man, I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
so I was
they
like, man,
yeah,
I gotta see these kids, man. I got to, because for me, the way they sold it is like must see TV. You know what I'm saying? So do y'all have somebody out there that's filming for you guys, um or y'all just need somebody to come out there and film?
Yeah, well, we don't have no main film guy. We got people that kind of come out and take pictures and sometimes do videos and stream our games, but we don't have not a set person. We definitely looking for a person because we want everything documented, everything on for everybody to see. But we ain't got that yet. We need that though. So if you're watching and you're trying to be a part of the mob and you're trying to take pictures or videos, get in contact with us.
See, that's a connection. So if y'all in that area or y'all feel like y'all can make those games, definitely go. I know me in particular, I got to come to one of them games. I got to. I might come to the one that y'all have against OG Ducks.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. All the concessions you want on me.
Yeah. Okay. That's what, the 26th?
Yeah, that's the 26th. That's a Sunday. Actually, they come down on the 25th, and I think they play another organization. Then we play them that Sunday.
Yeah,
I think that's how it's going.
Okay. Hey
But I
man,
know
I
we
got
played them on the 26th.
I got my other camera dude, my other media partner. He said that he trying to make that trip. He do live streaming.
Tell him I got him too. Tell him, man, all the concessions in the world.
Oh yeah, he said make it happen. But yeah, man, Coach, let people know, man, anything that people may misconstrue about the organization or you guys in general, or that just something that you want people to know about your organization or you.
We definitely got one of the best organizations in the DMV. Shout out to Coach Twin, aka the conductor who's running our organization, doing a great job, and also coaches our 12U. Shout out to DMV Knights 12U Nitro team. But whole organization is a great organization. Shout out to the whole area though. But it's a lot of great football out here. I hope that our team really sheds light on our area and get everybody, because it's not just us. We got the best 13U. We got actually our 13Us, both 13Us won AYF and YNC last year. Clark Boys won AYF, and City Life won YNC. 12U, we got a lot of great 12Us. We got 10Us. We got a lot of good football up here. But as far as our organization, one of the best organizations in the DMV.
Okay. All right, man. So I know I'm gonna have some people watching this, and they're gonna be like, we didn't tap out, or we didn't do this, we didn't do that. One of the things that I say that to end everything is just make it happen. So when we read those questions, and we answer and get a response for Coach, we definitely come back on here and let them know, man, that you guys want that smoke. And Coach says set it up. Was it Coach John?
Nah, Coach Rambo. They know Coach Rambo.
Yeah, he says
Coach Rambo.
Yeah, he said set it up. So I'm gonna definitely reach out. You know what I'm saying? See what it is that they trying to do. Because if not, hey, at least y'all said it on air. That y'all willing to make it. And if it don't happen from that point, then hey, ain't nothing y'all can do.
We're gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. We just gotta make sense for both teams, both organizations, because we know we're in the middle of the season now. If anybody was upset about not playing that game, was us. I mean, that's a game in our backyard, one of the biggest games, and that was first time battle in DC. So it was a lot of things we wanted to show the world and get to play the game, but unfortunately, things happen. But we gonna make that game happen. We gonna hit them in their mouth. This time gonna be worse. Though. 4 quarters with special teams is gonna be worse.
Hey, what the players said? The whole DMV their backyard.
The whole DMV what?
He said the whole DMV their backyard.
Yeah, who said that?
One of your players.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, he said, man, yeah. He said, what'd he say? We didn't play the first game because we wanted to play them in DC, where we could
oh yeah. Yeah, I remember he said that. Yeah, because what happened was, we played them in North Carolina, and then we was about to we were supposed to go to a tournament. But if they said the tournament was messed up in Texas anyway, it wasn't even being ran right. And the only good game would have been us versus RDU. So it was like, man, let's just do the game in DC. And they agreed to come. One day they were gonna come to DC regardless, whether it was gonna be with that battle tournament or whether they was gonna come play us in just a game, because they definitely want to get their lick back, but they can come anytime they want. They make that drive up here. We gonna
Hey,
make
coach,
that game happen.
what's your message before the game?
To my kids,
Roy Jones said, I mean, not Roy Jones, Antonio Tarver, when he was getting ready to fight Roy Jones, he said, "What's your excuse tonight, Roy?" He beat the brakes off Roy Jones. So, like, what you want to say to the RDU organization before the game, before y'all play it?
I ain't got nothing to say to them. I mean, I'm gonna let my kids do all the talking. We ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna let my kids do all the talking. There ain't nothing to say to them. They know what it is. They know what's up with us. That's why out of 3-4 years we only played twice. So we ain't played twice in 3-4 years. That's since now. Well, the first time we played them was now. Then we had to go chase them down in North Carolina to play them again. So
Okay.
we we
Well,
we playing we playing we chasing them around. It ain't the other way around. So I don't want nobody to get this thing twisted. We only went to that tournament in North Carolina because that's where they said we could meet them at. We want to. So all that two halves and all that, that's what they agreed on. We only came out there because of them. They invited us out there and we played them the first game, 12 donut, and we won a tournament. I mean, we moved on to the second game that day, and they started their vacation early. That's all that was.
so basically, what you're saying is that when they talked about the rules, this was something that they set up before they even came.
Yeah, they go to Summer Shine every year. So they know the rules. So all that is two halves, running clock, and all that. Don't invite us somewhere that you don't want us to really be at. Like, they just thought they was gonna win. They thought it was gonna be sweet. They thought they did. Then we get to the tournament. We supposed to play them Friday night at 7 o'clock at night. We wake up to a text at 3 o'clock in the morning saying the game at 11:45. So
Oh,
that ain't
man.
stopped nothing though. We said okay, cool. Whatever they want to do, we could have played at 11:45 in the morning, 11:45 at night. They was catching that arrow regardless.
So do you feel like that's the rivalry? That's y'all rival? Or do you?
Yeah, because OG Ducks just got relevant this year at our age group. OG Ducks weren't even in the top 10 last year. So they went from not even being the top 10 to now number one because they won a little tournament out there, which is cool. We rather they be
Hey,
number one. So when we whooped
I
them
ain't
on
gonna
the
even lie.
26th,
I ain't gonna even lie to you. That tournament was everything.
nah, we mad. We missed it. One of my coaches got married that day, so we couldn't come out there.
Yeah,
But that's
that tournament, it had to be one of the best ones that I went to so far. And the one thing that I liked it about it is that everybody was 11U.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's
One of
the
our
what.
age groups, yeah.
Yeah,
Now
so
shout out to
like they
hey, out of you definitely threw a great tournament, man. Shout out to them guys, man. Definitely, I was mad we couldn't make it, but shout out to Coach John. John got married, man. He tied that knot.
and that's why I like Pac Prime. I like what's the other team? They played against some, I think, a Virginia team, like they had like burgundy jerseys or something. So they was playing against some big boys. And this was like I don't know if y'all organization to where y'all somewhat evenly sized, but like all the other kids, man, they sprouted. You know what I'm saying? Like they got
Yeah,
bigger. So it was like, man, damn, like everybody grew except for them. But then you guys are the same size as DMV, like
you said
average.
we just now
Are you got
same size as who?
same size as RDU?
Yeah, we about the same size. We for the most part, yeah, we match up about the same size.
Hey man, I ain't bro. When y'all see OG Ducks, y'all gonna be like, bro, these is grown little men. These kids
Yeah,
was like they was that big, you know what I'm saying? And so like number one, I think he like 6'2".
yeah, definitely talk. Yeah, I know what you talking about.
Yeah, this cat
Hey,
huge,
but
man.
hey, I hope he like the. I hope he can hit. My boys hit. They hit 4 quarters. They hit.
Yeah, so I'm
A lot
looking
of kick. A
forward
lot
to
of.
it, man.
I
But
ain't
look,
never.
I gotta ask. Go ahead, coach.
I ain't never lost to a West Coast team. But go ahead.
Nah, I gotta ask you, what's a dream matchup? I always say a dream because sometimes they don't even come. It won't come to reality. So
You talking about for us?
nah, a dream matchup. Yeah, just it could be y'all or just a team in
Oh, nah.
general.
Dream matchup that I want to see. I want to see Clock Boys and City Life. That's some back home stuff. That's out here.
Is
That's
that
that's
12
13
you?
years. 13 years.
13
And
you?
12 you. Nah, just 13 years. Yeah, 13 years.
Hey, you know Clock Boys, I think hold on. Somebody else wanted to play Clock Boys, Elite, Ross Elite.
They gotta get in line. Clock Boys #1. Shout out to Clock Boys. Shout out to Chevy.
Hey, this team for real, man. Have you heard of Kiki?
Kiki with the Ross Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about him. I didn't get to see him though. I heard about him though.
Man, that kid's serious, man.
I heard that. I heard
And,
that.
and he haven't even really played yet. So the team that they got, they already good. And then you said Clock Boys is #1. I would love to see you said Clock Boys City Life.
Clock Boys #1.
Okay, Clock Boys #1. But I want to see them play Duluth. I think
Duluth.
Duluth would have won the whole thing had they went to the YNC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They
What
that
league they in?
serious. They that serious. And they added some pieces. 13U.
What league? What league are they in?
Duluth, Gwinnett. I forgot the name exactly, but it's in Gwinnett County, a league.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, that's I want to say about 30 minutes away from what is it? 30 minutes away from Atlanta, something like that. But yeah,
Nah.
they something serious. That was a team they played against Welcome Panthers not last year, but the year prior. They got blew out, but then they got better and they added some pieces. They got number 99, which name is Deuce Geralds. They got a number 96. They got Ant, a guy named Ant. They got a good quarterback. They got an elite safety. Man, I would love to see them two teams play. And
Nah.
I think Duluth win.
Nah. Clock. First of all, Clock Boys 3-time AYF champion, back to back, going for their four peat. So when you say that, make sure you understand that the Clock Boys is the real deal. They
So
the real deal.
why they never played Welcome Panthers?
I think they tried to. They another team. They look for smoke, but I don't know what happened. But they definitely was trying to play him. They was trying to play him for sure.
Oh yeah, I think Welcome still would have won.
You think so?
I think so because I mean they lost last season for the first time in a very 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 long time. But
I think
the
sometimes
the situation was this: they end up going to they end up getting in the goal line 5 times and it didn't score.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that.
5 times. So they was doing everything that they was supposed to. It just once they got there, and then you played against Camo, which is a hard-nosed team. That's a team because I know that you guys also have a team that play y'all no matter what their record is. They could be
Yeah, that's
very
every team.
bad,
That's
but they
every
play
team.
y'all hard. Who is that team for y'all?
I feel like when you're a top team, you get that from everybody.
From
And
everybody, right?
I know any head coach that's the head coach of a top team is going to tell you, no matter what, that team that's that team Super Bowl. So they
Yeah.
don't care if it's anybody else. If you're a top team, because if you win, oh I beat the top team. But if you lose, oh I lost to a top team, so it's okay. So it's a lose situation for the top team and a win-win situation for that team.
Right. And that's what I was saying about the 13U ABA. It was a win-win for them to play against Rossi Lee. And all them cats, they said that they want to play against Clock Boys, but I wasn't, like I said, man, I didn't have a chance to see the Clock Boys 13U. but like
They the
the
real deal.
the top dogs that I've been hearing when they've been doing a ranking system, it has always been Welcome All Panthers. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
There's 12U last year, 11U. They've always been
Clock
at
Boys
number
always
one.
been Clock Boys always been an AYF team. So really AYF teams is it's hard to really get in them rankings at number one or number two because you're not going to battle at the end of the year. But realistically, they number one. They number one. They number one. But shout out to
Yeah,
City Life too because they won YC last year and they nothing to be played with either. So and I think they going battle. So they gonna go battle and Clock Boys going to AYF. So hopefully they both bring some championship back again.
yeah, man. So look, coach, uh, we gonna go ahead and read these comments, and then what I'm saying, we just go head out, man.
Okay.
Let's see what they saying. Go up some. All right, right there. Not, oh, that you remember we talked about the Bartow County? He was saying they from Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it says the best 11U coach. We mobbing. He said they were ranked in the B2C last year. Yeah. All right, you have to hate to lose more than you love to win. That was a coach. That was a quote from Coach earlier. He said, "We mobbing together. We mobbing forever." These are all facts. That was Sonetta. Oh yeah, yeah,
Tan.
yeah. That was him. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
that was
yeah,
Tan
your
Tan. Yeah.
kid that I was saying. Yeah, yeah. He said, talk about how they ducked us when we tried to play them in ATL at 9U. Hey, Coach, we want all the smoke.
Yeah, Coach John definitely
Yeah,
want that smoke.
he don't hold no punches. You want to speak to that or just keep reading?
Southside's not our rivals. Tan, who that X or Tan? They just got lucky.
Southside bum ducks. At 8, 13, you lost to Duluth too.
Yeah, the Southside Ducks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, they're a good team though. There
Hey, what's
goes
your
me.
favorite age group this year? What you think
My
got the
favorite
most
age
smoke?
group right now,
Yeah, they got the most smoke. What you think?
man, I gotta say 12U.
12U?
I gotta say 12U. But if not, I like 10U too. Cause
Yeah,
they got what is it, SED, they got trauma unit, they got RDU, they have uh what's this other team?
Blue Crush.
Yeah, Blue Crush. They have Rare Breeds, and that's gonna be a surprise team. Rare Breeds, they
Yeah,
beat Blue Crush by 2, but Trauma Unit beat them by 30.
yeah.
And
See, that that
that
that that won't happen again. That shout out to Blue Crush. They took up 2 L's from that team. They definitely weren't supposed to lose the Rare Breeds. I think,
coach.
and with the FU game, they played a game the day before. Not to make any excuses, but when you play a tough team the day before, then got to come play another tough team the next day. That's kind of hard, especially when the second tough team been rested and they probably was all at the game watching your game. So
Yeah, now I feel you, right, coach? But here's the thing. It don't even matter. I'll be honest. They beat them 30 out of 30 times.
FU,
FU beat them 30 out of 30 times.
nah,
Hey, I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. Hey, that's
nah.
just like it was 12U, right? It was a guy that I had on here because he wanted to tell me how much RDU was gonna beat Tucker, right? I
Mm-hmm.
told him, I say, man, nah, Tucker got the experience. They at home. They know how to play. on the same team. They've been playing with each other on the same team for a very long time now. He wanted to give me all the reasons why. What was the result? Tucker ended up beating him. I'm not giving you. I'm not giving you. Biased opinions. I'm giving you what I seen. That team, Blue Crush, is a good team, right? But they're not beating Falcons United.
You was on the sideline, right? I think you was on the sideline, weren't you?
Yes, they're not beating
them.
them.
FB sideline. I seen you when Sean went
live.
They
made sure that they put a hat on number 0. They wore him out.
Yeah.
They said, I don't care what he do.
Yeah. I was watching the line. Shout out to Big O, man. But they know, see, that boy, he's a different breed. He's an animal. So
yeah,
they definitely game plan to stop him. And that was kind of a good game plan. Like it was, but I don't think they beat them 30 out of 30 times.
30 out of 30.
A well-rested Blue Crush team with not playing the day before against them.
They can go hibernate. It ain't no chance for that one. Now they might got a chance with Rare Breeze again, even though I think Rare Breeze give Trauma Unit, all that they can handle. They not beating them.
All right, we're gonna revisit this conversation come December. We're gonna revisit this.
So y'all want that rematch?
Who, the Blue Crush?
Yeah.
I ain't with Blue Crush, so it ain't y'all, but I'm pretty sure they would want the rematch. I don't know. I mean, them coaches don't be ducking no smoke. You see, they've been going all over trying to find smoke. So I'm pretty sure they're going to go back to the drawing board, get it together. But I feel like a well-rested Blue Crush team will get FU, me personally.
Hey, dude, I'm sorry. Like I ain't gonna even pretend like that's gonna even be a match that I'm interested in. I ain't gonna even cause I seen it.
Like man, you.
And then they beat College Park by 2.
So College Park ain't a tough team?
Yeah, they are. They ranked actually.
Yeah. So
I don't think that they better than Falcons United, Trauma Unit, but they are a tough team.
Yeah, man, Falcons United is a nice team. I would say that they a nice team. They very well coached. They got Sean over there, right? So I heard good things about him. He used to coach Dream Team, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's a great coach. So, but 30 times out of 30 now.
All right. Yeah, no, I was gonna say I give you 29 out of 30. I can't even do that though, because I just felt like the person that they had, number 0, was generally they go to. They couldn't go to him, and then you got they got to be one of the hardest hitting teams in this league in the country.
Who?
Falcons United, man. Number 20. Then you got number 26. Badger, who's
that kid right there, 26. Hey, he's a different type of kid, man.
Yes, that dude. He's a leader too. He developing that young. But I
like him.
You got him. You got number 20. You got 23. You got his name MJ. He one of the more underrated players. Then you got cornerback. You got Roro. You have
they quarterback. What's his quarterback name?
The cornerback. What's his name?
He liked it.
You talking about number 1, right?
Yeah, he liked that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very honest. He was always a good quarterback. Mm-hmm. Now I'm just seeing him just improving like this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not rush ball. He's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's like very precise with what he want to do. And he's looking very mature at the quarterback position. So that's why I say, man, they gonna have problems because Trauma Unit was just naturally a running team, but now they can pass it.
Yeah. Nah, they nice. They nice. I like them.
Yeah. So we're gonna X Blue Crush out. We're gonna take them off that list. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do
They'll
that.
be back on 8. Don't forget, December when it count. This ain't nothing but September.
Yeah, you
December
right.
when championships are won.
Yeah, no, you absolutely right. I just think that the coach gonna have to come up with probably about 6 more plays, man. They're gonna have to add 6 plays, 6 more,
Hey,
because
hey, but one thing for sure, two things for certain, you learn way more from your team with an L than a W. So
yeah,
when
that's
you
true.
lose, you really go back to really look at
Yeah,
what what went wrong, what's everything that went wrong, and you got to try your hardest to fix everything. But whereas though if you win a game, you really don't pay attention to that. But when you lose, you won't pay attention.
yeah, nah, that's true. I don't know though. I just because like I say, I didn't see them, and here's why I'm saying that, coach. Because I don't just say it just to disagree or anything like that. I'm saying that because their passing game was kind of non-existent. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
and like I always tell people, I say that FU trauma unit, they have one of the better front lines. You know what I'm saying? As far as like on a
yeah,
rush. So if that's what your game plan is, that's not a game plan that will work. You got to mix it up. If you want to
yeah,
have success, any type of success to them, you have to really mix it up. And I didn't feel like, that was the case for that one. So if they have more in their arsenal, then yeah, I'll go 28 out of 30. But I'm still good.
hey, I'm gonna make sure they go see FU, and when they get that W, you the
Hey,
first person I'm trying to get back on the show. I'm trying to get on.
yeah, but man. Tell them they can come on too, man. Tell coach, I don't duck no smoke neither, man.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna send them your way. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send them your way.
oh yeah, please, though. But yeah,
I
man,
got you.
we all caught up. Any last words, coach? I think my producer want to show me something. He wanted he wanted to show you a hit and wanted to know what you thought about it.
All right, go ahead.
He about to play it right quick.
Okay.
I he said who won the most championships? Uh I would say the Ducks, the Atlanta Ducks won the most championships. If you're talking about organizations in general, yeah, go ahead.
Now, what's the question?
Oh, well, I was saying, what was your thoughts on the hit?
On the hit,
The stiff arm.
the stiff arm.
Yeah,
It looked like he grabbed his face mask.
yeah, that was a
Looked like
penalty.
he ain't really
Yeah, now
punch.
he said it. He didn't like the producer. He didn't know. He didn't know that was a penalty. But yeah, no, it was. They did call it a face mask.
Oh yeah,
You, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But yeah,
You
coach,
gotta get.
man. My apologies for the technicalities from earlier, man. I definitely appreciate you coming on. Uh Also, man, make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. I probably gotta have you to ask, coach, because if I said they probably
Nah, hey, everybody from the mob, everybody, make sure y'all subscribe, like it, share it. Make sure everybody get on here. This is for y'all. This is for the, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to, this y'all platform so everybody can know who y'all are, what y'all doing, what position, and all the other good stuff, man. Like I said, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me on here. Thank you for letting my youngest come on here not too long ago and do their interview. We definitely appreciate you, man.
Man, thank you, man. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in to Matchmakers National Sports Chat. We're gonna only get bigger from this point. We're gonna grow. We're gonna grow together. We're gonna, make sure we build something special for y'all. So That's all we got for tonight, man. You know, we're gonna have Coach come on again. You know, it's definitely in his last time. So yeah, stay tuned, man. We out. Thank you for tuning in, sports family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you.